What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space and I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be here on this wonderful day. It is June 12th, 2026, here in the great state of Mississippi. We are live at 5. I'm your host, Big G, and you are tuned into Industry Talk here on the Prime Time Network. How is everyone doing today? Wherever you are, wherever you're located, chime in, tap in, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and share the live. Pin your city. I want you to tell me where you're chiming in from. I want to see it in the comments. Let me know where you're coming in from, where you're tuning in from. It's Friday. Huge weekend. Huge weekend. Looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. But I have some exciting information and news that I want to put on your mind, put it out there into the atmosphere, because I want to give everyone an opportunity. I don't want anyone to say, "Hey, man, why didn't you tell me about it?" I've already lined up with some individuals. Broadcast content creators, Inside Speaks, Emily Mitchell, Kiara Isham, content creators and mental health specialists that are going their own thing through our network. These are individuals that already have their shows up and running, their podcast and their audience intact. It's just that we're in discussions and talks about collaborating to expand the network and begin to include various segments, talk segments throughout different parts of the day. I'm interested in a 24-hour cycle. That's what we're building. This morning we were talking about sustainability, and we're going to keep pursuing and pushing this information and getting it out to the public to make you aware of what it is that we are engaging in and what it is that we are doing, so that you're not in the clouds about what's going on. What's going on, Square? What's happening, Brother Xavier Lewis? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Shaw, welcome to the party. Yes, indeed, my brother. Angel Williams, welcome to the show. Give everybody an opportunity to come on in before we get too in-depth, too locked in to the conversation. Because, for some odd reason, I start to talking and rambling and doing things, and I forget to engage with my audience. I've got to get better at that. Because the artist engagement across all of the platforms is what makes our platform very unique. Yeah, a lot of people do a lot of different things, and they ask for super chats and money and all this kind of stuff. No. I just want general conversation, genuine engagement, authentic uh, conversation. And as it grows, it goes. But I know that in the long run, it works out so much better when everything is genuine. I can figure out different ways to generate revenue through the platform. The active participation from the audience and the guests is what's needed and required. Why? Because these social media platforms, as I'm learning, they want you on their page. So how do we keep them salivating like Pavlov's dog? It's through engagement. Whenever you go live or post something or have an engaging um, moment, whether it goes viral or not, your virility depends on how you feel about what's viral. To me, one like and a heart is viral. I'm simple that way. Um, give me a pound, give me a fist. Look, man, that's just me. Some individuals need that dopamine spike of 100,000 people liking their post or their comment. Now, how real or how genuine is it? I don't know. Is it bots? Is it folks that are truly engaged with you? I don't know. Because if that's the case, and you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people engaging with you on your post, then you have an audience that surpasses daytime television. Really think about it. If you get on live or you drop a post and you have 3,000 people that engage on that post, whether they like it, drop a comment, share it, repost it, talk about it in the barbershop, then that means that you have access to tap into a larger percentage of the consumer base than normal television networks. And that's the beauty of what we're doing with Industry Talk, the Primetime Network, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, and getting everyone engaged with what we're doing through these platforms. And it takes, just to be honest, it takes more programming than what I talk about. Because I don't talk about everything. I talk about the industry. I talk about business. I talk about success. I talk about motivation. I talk about things that are akin to me. You don't see me posting fights. You don't see me posting derogatory information. You see me posting things about politics. Yes, you see me posting or talking about things that are directly relating to community and us surviving as a people. But there are other entertainment guises that are out there, or elements that are out there, things that can be broadcast that need to be brought to the table. And we're looking to engage in that wholeheartedly through the Primetime Network. So before I get too deep into that part of it, welcome to the live. Trulia Monroe, what's going on, my sister? Carlos Parks says, well, let's talk about this Carmelo Anthony verdict. Okay, well, we can definitely make a show and sit down and talk about that. But today we're engaging in what we're doing with the Primetime Network, right? And similar to what you guys are already doing, Carlos, with the Roku network that Doc has created, the fifth element that's out there. Right now, you can tap into Carlos Parks and their network and the program that they push out. Um, we're looking for those one of a kind shows that we would love to broadcast through our network. All right. Um, but let me bring this to your attention first. Right. And welcome, everybody. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. Thank y'all for joining. Um, let me bring this up right quick. And before we go any further, because this is one of the topics that we're going to talk about today, I got some information in my inbox. And so when I see exciting news, when I see um, positive elements of things that are taking place in my sphere of influence and my friends, family, I like to talk about it, because it's exciting to me to see people succeeding, you know. Um, just like Trulia Monroe, on the back end of completing a music video and having a run with Boosie and my good man Paper Williams, Jamal Paper Williams, promoting, hitting these concerts, getting out on the road and doing what she does with her music. I enjoy seeing all of the aspects and elements of it. Angel Williams, author Angel Williams, has just been highlighted in Voyage Dallas, and I'm going to bring that to your attention. And I want you guys to go check it out. VoyageDallas.com, VOYAGE Dallas.com. And check out Angel Williams' story. It's very comprehensive, very, very intentional, and she was very open about who she is, what she has going on in the books that she has written, what's inspired her to do so. And I encourage you guys to follow up. So, just to give you a little brief summary of what's happening. Hi, Angel. Can you start by introducing yourself? We'd love to learn more about how you got to where you are today. Okay, so Angel goes in with she was born and raised in Oak Cliff, Texas. Story rooted in resilience, faith, family, healing, and breaking generational cycles. Growing up, she witnessed firsthand how quickly people place labels and false narratives on others based on where they come from, what they have survived, or the environment around them, instead of allowing those experiences to define her. She chose to transform pain, creativity, and life lessons into purpose through storytelling. A very exciting read. It goes into her life, it goes into her family. It's a very insightful interview. Just like what came next. Would you say it's been a smooth road? And if not, what are some of the biggest challenges you faced along the way? These are very comprehensive questions. And of course, she was very honest about her responses. And she states, no, it has not been a smooth road. Some of my greatest struggles came from learning how to heal while continuing to grow and show up for the people I love. Being taken advantage of as a child deeply affected my ability to trust, believe in my worth, and allow myself to be fully seen. For many years, I carried pain silently while navigating life, relationships, motherhood, and personal growth. See, I'm going to leave it there because that, ladies and gentlemen, are the individuals that we hold company with. People that believe in themselves, individuals that have stories that transcend the normal thought process. Everyone goes through something, but are you willing to face it and expose it and grow from it. And at the same time, build on it to become the superior being and mind that you are. That's the beauty, man. That's the beauty behind it all. So, yes, make sure you go check out Voyage. And then some might say Voyage, I don't know, but voyagedallas.com and check out Angel Williams' story. It gets a whole lot more deeper than that. Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to get Angel on the show. I don't know when she's going to give me the opportunity to sit down and talk with her. But I'm looking forward to it. So, yes, it's coming down the pipeline. And with that being said, today's show is being brought to you by the Butterfly Collection. Today's episode of Industry Talk is proudly sponsored by the Butterfly Collection. That's right, the Butterfly Collection is here. Gentle stories, big lessons, bright imagination. Books are available at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Ingram Spark by author Angel Williams. These books are perfect for pre-K programs, kindergarten classrooms, elementary schools, classroom libraries, bedtime reading, and SEL programs. Be sure to get your copy today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Industry Talk. I'm your host, Big G, and we're going to keep on pushing, man. We're going to keep moving this thing right on along. I want you to think about this because on Fridays, we normally have that set aside for our artist segment. Artists that submit content and information and want to be exposed in their city about what it is that they're doing, virtually, of course. And, I get a lot of responses, but a lot of them, we through the information to see what's really, notable to put out there. I'm not knocking anybody's talent. I'm not your manager. I'm not your A&R rep. I am not the label that you're signed to. I am no one in your life. So who am I to tell you about your music and what you believe in? If that's your thing, that's what you do. Handle your business. But I like speaking with individuals that don't have a problem with me being open and honest and giving them true constructive criticism. If it's trash, I want you to be able to take that criticism and get back into the lab and go to work. Because what you push out is what represents you. That's a true representation of you. And if you don't have anyone that's telling you, hey man, that's not it, and you keep pushing, you're gonna fall off that cliff one of these days. Because you're gonna run across that individual that's gonna tell you, hey man, that's some bullshit. And it's gonna break your heart because people around you have been lying to you. Because you're spending money. You're buying ad space. You're buying submissions to have, pop-up DJs spin your stuff on Instagram. We do music submissions for free. I don't need your money to spin your record and tell you, what you need to work on, how to, curtail what it is that you're doing, and give you some positive feedback, and from our audience to give you positive feedback. And I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm not knocking the grind, because it does take time to set all of these things up. And it does take time to sit there and say, hey, man, but who are you as a notable? What gives you the feather in the cap to say, I'm the one to give you the pass or rite of passage in terms of your music is good or not good? Do you sit on the Grammy panel? Are you um, um, a record label executive? Or do you just have a lot of followers and your influence sways people to believe that if my music is heard on your platform, that's going to be it for me? I'm going to blow. That's how I blow. When you can take that same money that you're investing into music submissions, and there again, I'm not knocking folks that charge you for music submission. That's their hustle. What I am saying, you can find a better means and a productive, more productive way to get your talent and your music and your art out than that. That's all I'm saying. There is no getting to the front of the line, ladies and gentlemen, without doing the work. You have to put in the work, right? And go through the learning process. So our music submission still stands. But right now we're in a position to whereas our platform is growing, our notoriety is showing, and people are really paying what they call attention. Right? So scalability, sustainability, and creating the opportunity for other individuals to participate in what it is that we do and open the door for what it is that we do. I'm going to read you some information, okay? And it's for content creators, media personalities, and organizations for what I would consider a brand partnership. And it's about being a part of our family here with the Primetime Network. We have a very clear vision, and we're here to provide a professional broadcast platform where compelling voices engage conversations, educational content, entertainment, sports, business, culture, and community-focused programming. We reach audiences across multiple digital and streaming platforms. Currently, that's what we do. That was the vision, but currently, that's what we are doing. As we continue to expand our programming lineup, we're actively seeking strategic content partners interested in securing recurring broadcast time slots within our network schedule. Does that make sense? We want to engage with real content creators and share our platform. That's unheard of. But if you want to be like a regular broadcast television station with a 24-hour cycle, well, then you better have some content besides just yourself. Trying to figure out when you're going to go live. No, you better get some programming into full effect. So that's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we're approaching this part of the game at this stage of the game. The Primetime Network provides creators and organizations with an opportunity to establish a consistent media presence while leveraging an existing broadcast infrastructure that includes multi-platform distribution, professional branding and promotion, program scheduling and network placement, audience development support, sponsorship and advertisement opportunities, content archiving and replay distribution, and of course, cross promotion with network programming. Right now, we have um, Primetime Rise and Grind daily at 4 a.m. in the morning. Industry Talk, which we're locked in with right now daily. And of course, In the Heat of the Night, 11 o'clock in the evening. So let me bring up this chart so you can follow along with me. I don't want you to be in the dark with what I'm talking about. Let's see if it's going to pull up for me. I may have to come off the screen, but I'm going to come off the screen. I want you guys to look at the schedule, all right, to get an idea of what's going on. And I'll be right back. I want you to see this. So what you're seeing is, of course, our program guide. You'll soon see Emily Mitchell's block and time segment. There you'll see Kiara Isham's block and time schedule when they have their program shows. And you'll also see John Blaze when we get locked in with his regular schedule. Coach Malachi, you'll see his regular schedule, 2 to 4 every day with True Media podcast. Inside Speaks. You'll start seeing all of these programs begin to start filling in time slots, which there again, as I was saying, we're building our network. We have our anchors. We have been in conversation. We are in conversation with some individuals. Okay. And of course, our program categories for the Primetime Network. We're currently accepting proposals in the following areas: business and entrepreneurship, sports, entertainment, music and culture, faith and inspiration. Health and wellness is already covered. Health and wellness is already covered. Reverend Lamont Mitchell, um, Emily Mitchell, and Kiara Isham Smith are going to be covering those sections. And of course, they'll expand it based on where they want to go, because I know that Kiara is also participating in expanding Tisha Lee's real estate prowess. So we may also be having travel guide information along with real estate, investment, and property acquisition conversations. So community affairs, education, youth programming, women's programming, very important, veteran and military programming, So, of course, we have Jerome Braswell, um, Jonathan Shaw, and a few others that will engage with that. News and commentary, we have Terry Cherry as well that we're already locked in with. And of course, we're here for we're here for it all. We're here for it all. You know. So we're looking at scalable partnership options. Tier one with the affiliate program, ideal for creators seeking network placement and exposure. And that's set to include, and of course, things are going to be tweaked to make it fit how we need to make it fit. Weekly broadcast slots, program listings on the network schedule, cross promotion opportunities, and access to our network audience. That's huge. Tier two, featured programming partner ideal for established hosts and organizations, which includes premium time slot consideration. And I'm not sure what you would consider prime time, whether it be early morning, midday, drive home, or graveyard shift. You know, sponsor integration opportunities, featured showcase placement and replay distribution through the network. Always on how you build your platform, build your following, and disseminate information to the public. Now, if you don't understand how vital this is and how much more important this is than just regular television, this is a 24-hour cycle that you can actually be involved in. You can have sponsorship opportunities, advertisement opportunities, revenue share opportunities, but you have to take the first step. Tier three, primetime originals designed for flagship programs. Now, I'm not just going to let you into, oh, yes, you're a tier three. No. You have to have your act together. You have to have it together. I've built this thing with the help of eCEO, my good man, Boss Talk, Podcast 101 out in Texas, the official Miss Jamaica, in coordinating how logistically we do everything that it is that we do. This has not happened overnight. So these programs don't just work like magic for you. We talked about it before. You want in, you have to show that you really want to be committed to this. Because once we start and we're running and we're going with you, I have to know that you're going to be dependable enough to have your act together. It's not easy. If you haven't done this before, this isn't just something you want to go try. Because you have to commit yourself. I have to commit myself to being available every day, live at 5. 4 o'clock in the morning for Rise and Grind. 11 o'clock at night for In the Heat of the Night. I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy. But I enjoy doing what I do, so it's fun for me. The economic opportunity. Well, wait, I didn't give you tier 3. Let me give you tier 3. So it's designed for flagship programs that become exclusive network properties, which include strategic development support, revenue sharing opportunities because of how we grow and expand and monetize, advertising integration, sponsorship packaging, expanded network promotion, and long-term growth planning. That means I really want to be in bed with you. I really want to sit there and push the narrative and push our profile and our dossier to the world. So primetime, the economic opportunity, is designed as a scalable media ecosystem where content creators, advertisers, sponsors, and audiences benefit together. As programming grows, opportunities become available. through advertising sales, corporate sponsorships, brand partnerships, event promotion, subscription initiatives, premium content offerings, merchandise partnerships, affiliate marketing programs, and live event broadcasting. Our objective is to create a sustainable model where quality programming generates measurable value for both the network and its content partners. Now, you show me who in this space, Inside Speaks, is going to be slotted for 11 a.m. We got to talk about that. Got to lock that in. Who in this space is doing what we're doing? You're seeing it right before your very eyes, just like the day-to-day that we do with Jarrell Braswell. We're showing you how we're building the network through integration, partnership, collaboration, cross promotion, all with scalability. So reach out to me. Let me know what you got going on, what's on your mind. We'll send you out the packaging. We'll send you out the information. And we'll see what it is that you want to present to the world. And let's get you locked in. Inside Speaks. We got to jump on the call, my brother. We got to jump on the call. But you're going to start seeing all of these programs. You're going to start seeing this information coming across your airwaves. You're going to start seeing our programming coming across your algorithm on a regular and consistent basis every day. If you have not subscribed to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, this is for you. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. And big shout out to my good man E, CEO, and the official Miss Jamaica. There's something that we do about this time.
It's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down there and trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Primetime. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, what a boss is talking.
Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Yes, indeed. Lock us in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you like to cook, right? It doesn't make a difference if you're a grade A chef like myself, or someone that's just piddling around in the kitchen trying to make some things happen. I can assure you. Now I've tried all kinds of seasons, from Slap Your Mama to Tony Chachere's, all different levels of it. But if you are not using, see this right here? Let me put that right there for you. Let me focus that in on the screen. There you go. All right. If you're not using Tisha's signature house blend seasonal, right? What's wrong with you? Y'all know I've been talking about it. I get on here every day and talk about Tisha's seasoning, right? Let me get a little closer to you. You see what I mean? Maybe y'all can't see. Hold on a second. Let me change the camera angle right quick. Bam. Y'all ain't know I could do that. So I'm gonna give it to you from that side over there. Boom. Get some of that light out your eyes. Right? Okay. All right. Yeah, I get it in. But I use Tisha's signature house blend. And guess what? Low in sodium. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize on the nutritional chart that it is low in sodium. Damn, I can't get it. I can't get it so you can see it. Right. Yeah. Well, anyway, just take my damn word for it. Low in sodium. Trulia Monroe talking about that's that. You damn Skippy, that's that Mississippi stuff. Shit, that's that. Yes. See, now we're having a battle. Louisiana versus Mississippi. Trulia Monroe out of Monroe, Louisiana, where they use all kind of crazy crab balls for boudin and alligator booties and shit. I will put Tisha's Mississippi blend up against anything. Anything. Because I use it. I season up my burgers, my steaks, my pork chop. I don't eat pork. Nah, let me stop. But you can season up your pork chops with this, ladies and gentlemen. It can go on anything. Your salad. Hell, try it on your ice cream. I don't give a shit. Just lock in with us. Uh-oh. I done got Trulia worked up. Yeah, I'm talking some shit. There ain't no seasoning out there better. Ain't got no seasoning out there better than Tisha's signature house blend. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with it now. Tap in. That's right, Tisha. The best. Put it on your potato salad. All that. Finger looking good. Matter of fact, hold on a second. Today's conversation on Industry Talk is being brought to you by our platinum sponsor, Tisha's signature house blend seasonal. When you're preparing yourself something to eat, be sure to season your meats with Tisha's signature house blend seasonal. That's right. When you're preparing yourself something to eat, be sure to season your meats. Man, get y'all minds out the gutter. Y'all, boy, can't even do a jingle in the commercial these days. Y'all, boy, look here. I know what y'all thinking, but it's all good. Also, Y'all thought it was a joke. It's every day. It's every day. Huh? Y'all see it? Flowserve cares. I'm telling you, this bottle is one of the hardest things to get into, so it don't leak. But it keep hot, cold, whatever you hey. They say you ain't supposed to do that on TV and in front of folks. Man, I'm thirsty. Goddamn, these lights is hot. Y'all see I'm up here looking like a damn piece of glazed chicken. Shit. So let's get back to it because we're about to close this thing out. Let me bring this screen up for you once again so you can look at the scheduling. All right? And see what's coming up. You're going to start seeing different icons and time slots being filled as we progress moving throughout this year. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You see what's going down. You see what's coming down the pipeline. You see how we're building, and we were talking about sustainability this morning, 7:00 this morning. We're finishing up on the conversation, or really engaging in conversation. I'm going to be dropping each one of those episodes because I want you to follow up on the episode, take the constructs of each episode, ingest it, beat it up in your head, poke holes in it, come back, talk to me. That's what I want to do with that. And yes, I can put it on my glazed chicken too. Oh, Tisha being funny. Oh, I ain't about to put it on myself. Well, maybe I could put it on myself. I wouldn't suggest putting that on yourself like that. It might burn a little bit. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating in today's conversation. We're here for it. We're here for it all. And so with the Primetime Network, we're not just building the schedule. We are building a digital broadcast network capable of delivering consistent, high-quality programming 24 hours a day while creating opportunities for independent creators, businesses, organizations, and media professionals to expand their reach and influence. We believe the future of media belongs to creators who own their voice, control their content, and operate within collaborative ecosystems that encourage growth. We're inviting you to become a part of that vision. Give us a call. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. Let me know what you have on your mind. Man, y'all ain't no good. Y'all see I got a damn boogie in my nose? Y'all ain't worth a damn. Shit. What I tell you? Man, y'all supposed to tell a brother, gee, hit me up, call me. Nigga, you got a boogie in your nose. Well, y'all ain't worth the shit. Boy, my audience, y'all like clowning me. Y'all like laughing at me. I know that's what it is. Busted, disgusted, crust in my eyes, boogers in my nose, ashy elbow. My nephew told me the other day I got an ashy elbow. Can you believe that? He said I got an ashy elbow. Just because I ain't no shea butter motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Rubbing cocoa butter on my ass every day. What the hell? But y'all could at least tell me I got shit on my nose, crust on my lip. You know what I'm saying? Something. I love y'all, man. Y'all really make my day. And I thank y'all for participating and engaging with me, and allowing me to really just do my thing and have fun with me. We've got somebody over here on LinkedIn. I tell you, man, they chime in from everywhere. A LinkedIn user is saying hello. Hi. Over there on LinkedIn. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the show. But either which way it goes, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you're right. My sister says, Mama taught you how to lather up and moisturize that skin. You're correct. You're correct. But as as I got older, I soon realized that, men don't do that shit every day. We don't do that shit every day. Gotta walk around a little crusty sometimes, Yeah. Remind the motherfucker that you a man. Oh, did I just say that? My bad, y'all. I've been trying to curtail my language. I've been trying to, comply, so to speak. But I can. Believe me, I can. I can keep it in the middle of the road. Is that rain? Wow, rain. Just kept. Ain't nobody asking for the peanut gallery to sign on and agree. Miss Creole Mitchell. Parquet talking about my ashy elbows. For some odd reason, rain has just decided to come out the sky. The sun is shining. They used to say the devil's beating his wife when the sun is shining and it's raining. Well, okay. I'm not one to sit there and knock the myth or the story. And with that, beautiful people, we're going to lock this thing out. And if you locked in with us later on today, we might go ahead on and go live within the heat of the night at 11 o'clock tonight. I'm trying to catch up with man Jarrell Braswell and see what's going on with him in the new school, in the new tour schedule with Bubba Dub that they have. It's looking to be very exciting, and they're going to be busy for the rest of the year. But if you're looking for an opportunity to lock in with Jarrell Braswell, give me a call, and we can get him in your city. We can definitely get him in your city. Tap in with Jarrell Braswell at jbcomedy.com.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, Comedian JB, the real Jay Braswell, Comedian Jay Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
Yes, indeed. And you all know, ladies and gentlemen, it's always about health, wealth, and wellness. Thank you for joining us here on Industry Talk. Beautiful people. Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.